As the man stripped off his clothes one by one, the room erupted in excited screams. Unable to control herself, Emily immediately rushed toward him. The man stopped breathing. Panic seized the group. Just then, the doorbell rang. Terrified of being caught, they scrambled to hide the corpse behind the sofa. Pippa peeked through a crack in the door and quickly sent the delivery guy on his way. Now what? The only solution was to eat some pizza.
How can you eat right now?
Eating is the #1 way people deal with shit. Don't give me shit. You guys want some?
Oh yeah, I go for a slice in a second.
Once they regained a sliver of composure, they began debating how to dispose of the body. But when they turned around, they realized the dead man's eyes were still wide open. Pippa tried to close his eyelids, but it was no use. In the end, she simply shoved a pair of sunglasses onto his face. Suddenly, a dog appeared outside, barking frantically at the corpse. Fearing the noise would attract attention, Pippa volunteered to chase it away.
Come on. Come on. Oh, shit.
She succeeded, but ended up getting a little banged up in the process. The real problem remained. The house was surrounded by floor-to-ceiling glass. Anyone walking by could see everything inside perfectly. They decided to move the body to the garage, but at the crucial moment, the garage door malfunctioned and refused to close. While they were fumbling in a panic, a taxi pulled into the driveway. Luckily, the passenger was one of their friends. They frantically distracted the driver while Jess used whatever she could find to shield the body from view. Fortunately, the driver didn't notice anything suspicious and left shortly after. This close call made them realize that every passing second made their situation more dangerous. They hatched a plan to dump the body in the ocean. During the operation, the outdoor lights suddenly flicked on. A neighbor had appeared. They had to force themselves to stay calm, acting natural while desperately trying to divert the neighbor's attention. Despite their efforts, the neighbor caught a glimpse of something they shouldn't have seen.
What do we have here?
Luckily, Pippa's lightning-fast reflexes saved the day, and they managed to talk their way out of it.
What is going on here?
Pippa!
What? Oh my god.
With no more time to waste, Pippa hopped on a jet ski and zoomed into the deep sea, quickly tossing the body into the waves. On her way back, she had a minor accident. But fortunately, her injuries were light. They returned to the villa and began a deep clean of the crime scene. Once everything was spotless, they actually decided to continue the bachelorette party as if nothing had happened. But while they were taking photos on the beach, something eerie appeared. In the background of their photo, the disposed body was floating right back toward the shore.
Oh shit! Is that our guy?
Everyone's face turned pale. Before they could even catch their breath, the doorbell rang again.
Open up now!
Terrified, they shut off the lights and hid, leaving Frankie to answer the door alone. Under the pressure of questioning, she struggled to maintain her poker face. Suddenly, the officer insisted on a pat-down, and his behavior started getting very strange. The women panicked, thinking they now had to deal with another person. But when they went to grab the man, it turned out this was the actual stripper they had hired. If that was the stripper, who on earth was the first man? The sudden revelation sent the group into a heated argument. Jess wanted to turn themselves in, but Emily refused, arguing it was just an accident and shouldn't ruin their lives. Then, the doorbell rang a third time. This time, it was 2 police officers. With no way out, Emily confessed everything.
He's dead.
To their shock, the officers told them they had actually done a good deed. The dead man was a wanted fugitive. The group was just beginning to celebrate their narrow escape when Pippa noticed something off. On the TV behind them, a news bulletin was showing the faces of 2 wanted criminals, and they were the exact same officers standing in their living room. It hit them all at once. These men weren't cops, they were the dead man's accomplices. Now that their cover was blown, the criminals stopped pretending and immediately took everyone hostage.